Satan, we have to drag your kingdom down. Oh, glory. Satan, it's time to drag your kingdom down. He been building up that old kingdom, oh God, all on you too. Now I'm telling y'all that Satan, we got to drag that thing around. He just ain't living holy. Satan, we got to drag your kingdom down. Oh, what a pleasant way to wake up. Lord, I was in the spirit, honey. I see all these peoples. Hey, y'all. How y'all doing today? What's up, Marissa Chateau? Allegedly. Dog Liquor Cam. Kimberly White. OG Beauty. Uh-oh. Kumquat Coming. Is that it? Hey, Uncle Auntie. Lord have mercy, child. So I see we're gonna be pulling stories out of this dumbass ghetto boat ride for as long as they can milk a story out of it. But I see Satan over there. That's Jay Wilson over here manipulating these women, right? Now you got to remember how this whole thing between those two ladies over there, how the whole thing got started, right? She's so involved with somebody, what you call it? She's so involved in people being stalked over there on this boat ride, right? Jay Wilson has no interest in that. He's simply trying to make daily content out of what he pulled out of these women. He started this fight between these two girls. Yes, they had some issues, personal issues, women's issues. This thing could have stayed between them. But no, you had the great Satan, the Jay Wilson, manipulating these women and turning them against each other, right? After he goes a little bit over there to tell her story. Goes a little bit over there. He's on her side, right? Flippity flop to get them going, to get them to fighting, right? He is offended because they call themselves friends. That has always offended her. She always throws her talons. Ain't that what a devil has, talons instead of hands? She digs her talons in anytime somebody say they have a friend, right? Oh, but she's supposed to be your friend. Oh, she's supposed to be your friend. Why are you so offended at the word friend, sissy? You don't belong in that conversation. It is a conversation between these women, and they will iron it out. I just want them to recognize what you are, right? I just want them to see what you are. You have to be able to recognize a demon when he's active in your life, right? He, since the time that came off that goddamn boat, has been trying to dig. And then when the word money came in, who got money? Who got money? Oh, she's so interested in the money issue, correct? So I'm not speaking too much on the women and their issue or whatever the hell it is, why they fell out, whatever, right? Apparently, it looks like they're calling this woman the stalker because she has some evidence of I guess the offense would be that MU had somebody on the boat ride. Now these are all grown people out on a boat. What was it? 60 black men brotherhood conference or something on the boat as well. They're on the boat. Some people are gambling, some people are dancing, and some people are hooking up, right? They are determined now that this woman is a stalker based on the fact that she has seen evidence of this girl walking off with some man. That's what I'm getting at this point. But the point is, they didn't even have a problem until Jay Wilson stirred it up. Jay Wilson is the one that stirred it up. Jay Wilson is the one that's talking about, the stalker, the terrible stalkers on the boat. Why didn't you tell us? Why didn't you tell us? We would have did something. Why you said you couldn't trust the beef sector. You couldn't. Now he's defending the beef sector now. Oh, you said you couldn't trust the beef sector. Why? You could have told us. Why did you nigga, why didn't you tell us about Sean Bradley? Didn't he stalk you? Right? So these loose terms for stalking, they're simply trying to get this story out about this MU lady hooking up with somebody and breaking up her relationship with this guy who she's apparently in love with. That's what it all comes down to. They know that woman ain't no damn stalker. What was her stalker? What did she do? Did she carry a butcher knife around following people? What did she do? She didn't do shit. You're simply trying to find a roundabout way to bring out this news about MU in order to break up her relationship with this guy who apparently she has in love with, Don Cato. That's what it comes down to, people. Recognize the devil when she busy. How y'all doing? Drag that kingdom down, says Marissa. Mm-hmm. And he's over there holding court now. He's holding court on a daily basis with all these women. Miss Kimmy, she can't wait to get her ass in it, girl. What's that? Oh, they said my name. They said my girl. Ain't nobody talking about your ass. Ain't nobody talking about you. Ain't nobody talking about no damn Jay Wilson. What's his big thing today? I told her that she supposed to give her the money. Y'all heard me. Y'all heard me when nigga. If you're gonna contribute some of the money, what the situation between those two women? Are you going to contribute in some way, Jay Wilson? So why do you feel like you have to keep telling people that you told somebody to give somebody else to pay somebody else their money, girl? You don't have no authority or no power, bitch. It's all in your mind, right? You think that you are really the great Satan and that you have power, you sneaky little bitch. You sneaky little whore. You're trying to bring out, I guess they want to bring out the big finale, will bring down evidence of this woman, MU, walking away with some guy or something. That's the big story, honey. Dumbass queen. Not even sneaky. Anyway, let's see what these people are saying. How y'all doing today? It's gotta be a murderous weekend. Get ready, get ready. Oh, get ready, get ready. They're gonna be milking this shit, girl. And they don't give a fuck about this woman, MU. I thought he was taking MU side. She switched from MU side to Tracy's side. Now they all over here hovering around Tracy, right? Why don't y'all let them women work out their problem? If they want to have a public fight or a private fight, what in the fuck is that got to do with Jay Wilson, Kimmy, and Joyce? That whole band of idiots over there that he cultivates, girl. Every goddamn one over there look like they got mental problems. If you look at his goddamn crew, girl, you see all of them, Vivian, Stomp Down, Kimmy, and all these crazy ass people, girl, Joyce. They all say, oh, how it involved me. How it involved me. Hey, niggas, get back in your cages, girl. It ain't got a goddamn thing to do with you, right? You sitting over here letting this big old sissy run your life, manipulate you, turn you against each other, get you all to fighting. Also, he can prove that ain't no friends on YouTube, right? Anytime somebody say they got a friend, here she come. Oh, and if I did have a friend, I wouldn't tell nobody. I wouldn't tell nobody I had a friend. Why can't you tell nobody you had a friend, girl? When did friendship become a bad word? Because of some bullshit you heard from Tasha K. Dumbass. I hate to see them people so easily manipulated. Here he is, the only man over there, girl. He got 6, 7, 8 women over here fighting at each other. They're all biting each other head off. And she's sitting up there. He talked about you. Like the damn devil. And that's what he is. Do not be deceived, people. Because somebody come here talking about they went to seminary and all that kind of shit. The devil knows scripture. Isn't that what the Bible says? The devil is more interested in scripture than we are, girl. Right? Mm. They all overweight, Miss Bailey. Now don't you go on. Oh, you talking about them goddamn ride or dies, honey. He over there talking about how Sean Bradley didn't get his whole group to all go on the damn boat ride, girl. They ain't got no interest in no boat ride. You're hollering about these 40 people. Nobody has seen the 40 people, girl. Where they at? Where they at, Jay Wilson? And then you said it was so 40 people, that's 20 cabins that you procured, girl. So what, they paid you after every 8 cabins? So you got a small check for an extra 8 people, girl. Right? Why don't you come and present the facts about the damn boat? Since you are determined to talk about this stupid ass, ghetto ass, bottom of the barrel boat ride of yours, girl. Most people on that damn boat was going on to gamble, girl. They just go out for the weekend overnight. They take an overnight bag, girl, and they gamble and they come on back home to where the fuck they live. You turn it, this is the vacation. It's the vacation. Oh, this juicycation. So he's trying to build this up and milk, everything he can get out of it, right? And what they're going to try to do is they're going to try to break up this girl, MU, and her boyfriend. That's the goal, honey. And then you see Miss Kimmy. Yeah, yes, I know what's happening. What she said to me. She said it to me. It all started in California. Miss Thing, listen here. There are haves and have-nots, right? If Miss Tracy is a single woman and she's not in the same position as another woman who's getting alimony or child support or whatever the hell her income is, girl, if you got it, spend it, right? Right? It is not it's not for you then to keep reminding the person who does not have those kind of resources, because you do, right? If you want to wear the crown, honey, you got to pay the price. Pay the cost to be the boss. You pay the cost to be the boss. Look at her. You know what you see? You see a bad mama. If you're going to play that role, girl, then yeah, you're going to have to take on the responsibility for it. Everybody on here, they all want to pretend that they're all rich. They all got it going on. They got, they're all this and they're all that, girl, right? And then when the rubber hits the road, they don't want to pay. They don't want, oh, she asked me for money. Why'd you ask me for? You know she was poor when you put her on there, girl. Right? You knew it. You knew it from California. You said, right? But you want to keep on doing things in resorts and being grand and all this kind of stuff, right? And then you expect her to keep up with you. My opinion is, I hope they make up. That's how I feel about it. Mm-hmm. Anytime somebody says something about friendship, and don't mention money around her. Oh, where's when you get that money? You got to give her that money. You got to. If I choose to give her the money, or if I choose to tear the money up, girl, and stick it up my asshole, what does that have to do with Jay Wilson? You told us you ain't gonna pay. I told Tracy. Girl, you ain't told nobody shit, Jay Wilson. Nobody listened to your punk ass except some goddamn retarded people over there, girl. Them retarded people keep giving you falling for all this stupid ass shit you come up with, girl. I shouldn't say them retarded people, because a lot of these people, they watch all of us. That's what makes it a sector, honey. So people, I'm sorry. I shouldn't be calling y'all retarded because y'all listen to Jay Wilson. There are different levels to this shit, right? And people, apparently, a lot of these straight people, they like certain kind of queens. Some of y'all like regular gay boys. Y'all are congregated around them. We can be entertaining. Some people like the extremely effeminate people. Some people are attracted to people, to transgenders, drag queens. People, they like who they like, right? They like who they like. So apparently there must be a market for that kind of gay. The kind of gay that is like fingernails on a chalkboard, to me. That kind of gay is apparently attractive, phony ass people, girl, who come out later in life, who know nothing about what they talk about. They never experienced any kind of life. They never experienced any kind of relationship. They never experienced the streets. They don't know what is the plight of a black man in the United States of America. Why? Because all they did was hide out in school, convincing themselves that they were going to be something, which they failed at miserably, right? So that kind of gay is annoying to me. Closet queens annoy the shit out of me, right? Fake, phony ass people annoy me. Braggadocious people, they annoy me. People who are constantly bragging. On one hand, they're always talking about how they don't tell nothing. I don't tell my business. Oh, you never know my business. I don't tell my. Then you have to brag on everything, down to toilet paper, girl. You brag on everything, nigga. What do you think telling your business is, bitch? We know how to read between the lines. You ain't shit, right? Over there trying to hold court. Hold court with the men's, honey. We saw what happened when you had the what is it called, the gentleman's panel. What a disaster that was. What a bunch of boring ass niggas you were. Hey, ding dong, get that bum right here. Where you go? Sit down. Sit down, the bum. They're good. I got you. Thank you for securing me. Pastor is just trying to make his mortgage payment for his Bobby Dream house this month. What a pitiful life. Hustling backwards and forwards. Girl, live. Jay Wilson, if you are incapable of holding a real job, apparently you are incapable of holding a real job, girl. Live within your means, where you're not always scratching and begging. You said now, last week, you had a full-time job. Now here you are online 2 and 3 hours in the middle of the day. You're online going to wherever you got to go to, probably an Uber ride. You're online coming back from the airport with the Uber ride, girl. You immediately come back. Now you're online again, girl, right? And you're not even man enough to say, listen, this is my job. This is what I do. I'm just a gossiping bitch who's online all day talking shit and trying to stir up some mess between other people, right? Your miserable life, so I'm sure it's got plenty of drama. Why don't you bring some of that drama? Brag about that so we can catch you, girl. Every damn day he gonna be talking about this bullshit. Girl, isn't 9 months enough, Jay Wilson? You talked about this 2-day boat ride on the ghetto on the goddamn soul ship for 9 months, girl. You went on a trip for 2 goddamn days. So is there another 9 months on the other end? And then you have the audacity to say you're planning another trip. You start saying that the day you walked off the other goddamn boat ride, girl. Another way to rip people off. Oh, me and Tracy did very well. We did. I mean, me and what's that broad's name? Queen Vivian Jenkins. We did very well. He's only saying we did very well because whatever happens next, she gonna do that too. He got to keep her stringing along, right? Stringing along and convincing her that she don't need no money because she's getting all this publicity. Idiot. How y'all doing today? I'm sick of hearing about it. He done drug it out for goddamn 9 months, child. Every time you went over there, and I have to go over there every day because he is the content. The idiot boy. That is the content. I got to go over there and listen to that shit, girl. Hear about his goddamn boat ride. He don't know nothing about it. He didn't even participate in the motherfucking boat ride. I never saw no 40 people. He keep bragging about, girl. You were never with more than 2 or 3 people. And they had to find you then, girl. They had to go looking for you. You had to take a nap. I gotta take a nap. Girl, get on the island. You only bumped into the damn carriage ride. You weren't even planning on doing that. You were trying to get back on the boat before they came off. Avoidance of whatever 5 or 6 people came on there, girl. Are any of these people the rider lives? Because that's who you talk to for 9 months. The rider lives. Are any of those people from the ride? Because I didn't see a familiar face, girl. I didn't see it, not a goddamn familiar face in all these people who you say were with you. You talking about the stalker lady. Oh, the stalker. Oh, you were being stalked. Why didn't you tell? We have pictures of you sitting in the woman sitting in your lap. Yes, she's so dangerous. She's so dangerous, my black ass. You're trying to get that woman, all these people to get so angry, they start showing evidence and receipts, and they want to catch this woman because she was the only one attractive enough to actually meet somebody on that dumb, boring ass boat ride. Jealous ass queens. And Miss MU, they're after you. Believe it. If you believe that Tracy is a poor woman, or she ain't got no money, she shouldn't be taking vacations, all that, why would you then go on a goddamn boat ride with her, girl? Right? You already had 2 experiences with the woman. You couldn't wait 2 weeks. Well, she brought up the money because Jay Wilson kept pushing her and pushing her and pushing her about some goddamn stalker. Isn't that a bitch? Here you got 30 and 40 stalkers on the boat looking at your punk ass. Only reason they came on the goddamn boat, right? Because it's the one you promoted, girl. So why can't we talk about them? What's this stalking shit? Right? And then the woman, what's her name? Erica something. She's over there, and everything you go over there to see, you gotta pay for it. Oh, you gotta go to memberships, right? You are VS now. People recognize when you're being played. Hi, Miss Dovey. How you doing, Miss Dovey? Yeah, girl, enjoy yourself, honey. After all the shit that fool talked about you, you should enjoy yourself. I just cooling. No Zooms for me. MU is not married. Apparently, she's attractive enough where she could actually meet somebody. A lot of them big. Let me not try to talk about people, but a lot of them people would be glad, honey, if a man would pay them some attention, right? They can't pull them, so they're jealous, and it comes down to simple jealousy. Why can't we talk about Vivian? I heard Vivian got her little piece. Can we talk about that? Is anybody who photographed Vivian, is that a stalker? I'm just curious. Why did this woman, MU, why did her stalker become so prevalent? I mean, just being on the boat with somebody who you don't like, didn't she come under the name of Tracy and MU? She's part of their group, right? They're trying to push that woman, and eventually the woman gonna say, "Well, I know I saw you going in the room with a man." I was like, if I was a woman and I found a man, what are you supposed to do? Some of you, I told y'all before, it's always the ugly ones, honey. The ugly ones, undesirables, are always going to be the ones talking about somebody else's relationships, their sex life. Who in the fuck wants Jay Wilson? This big old sissy on the damn boat. Nobody. I'll tell you who. In fucking army work boots on a boat. Did y'all see that footwear? Girl. I guess he has to do whatever he can to try to encapsulate them damn things, child. He had them boots you wear on construction sites, girl. Probably steel-toed. Blowed out in the back. Them things look like they had to be 30 years old. And she walking on the ship with that. Mature chick, Don Cato ain't nothing special. YouTube folks got him thinking he's the shits. Isn't he got another relationship? Isn't he a married man or something? For some reason, it seems like she is still pursuing him. She's maybe she's in love with him. I don't know what the situation is. But the point is, they're trying to break them up. That's what the whole point of this is, right? These people, they are narcissistic sociopaths. They don't care about the damage that they do. And when I say they, I'm talking about Jay Wilson. Why he got his feet all up there in them women's business, I will never know. But I know it speaks to his character. He's gonna do everything because now he had the boat ride. So the boat, everything is about the boat. You know, he repeats every goddamn thing. And now you're gonna repeat this shit for the next 9, 10, 12, 11, 12 months. Fucking up my commentary, girl. I don't want to talk about the same old bullshit every day. Come on, tell us some more about your fucked up life. Fucked up opinions. Stupid ass. Doctor. So what if she was with a man? She grown. That's right. She's not married. That's what they're after, brother. The silver fox. It's been that from the very beginning. Jealous ass bitches. That does not mean women. Necessarily. Miss Kimmy got her panties all up in a bunch, I see. Yeah. Let's get her. So who won? They talking the shit all about Tracy all up and down the streets. They talking shit about MU all up and down the streets. So who won? I'm just saying. Recognize a demon when you see one. When you're in the presence of demons, honey. They just stir it up. He used to tell this story over and over and over again, like he does everything else. About Sean Bradley. Oh, Sean Bradley's the guy. He'll be in the club and he'll get things going, and he'll go in the back. He'll throw a rock and hide his hands. He'll throw a rock and hide his. What are you doing, bitch? You stir up shit, then you sit back and watch them fight, girl. Jay Wilson, why can't you get along with men? What is your problem exactly? Right? That's why most people believe, well, there's no way that this fool Mark will actually be with somebody like that for 3 and 4 years. And why wouldn't they be living together by now? Right? See, we always have to go by what she says. She says she's got a partner. She's got a partner. That's what you said. I can go out there tonight, girl, to the club and meet some guy, and I can come back and say, I got a partner. Wait, where's your partner? You ain't got no partner. Oh, I got no partner. It's the black love. It's black love. Everybody looking at us. They never seen black love. The one she was hollering about in San Francisco, she had just met the man, girl. Right? That's her idea of a relationship. You ain't never been in no damn relationship, boy. Ain't nobody gonna be able to put up with your ass. And if you were ever able to fool this fool into marrying your punk ass girl, that would fall apart, girl. That's destined for disaster, this thing, because of who you are. Right? Nobody wants you. That's why you ain't got no friends. That's why you're so offended by the word friendship, girl. It burns your asshole when them girls were out here talking about they were friends, they were besties. All that shit bugs you. You have to destroy it. You came here to seek and to destroy. That's Bible. Yeah, they are making this. This Don Cato is really something, girl. Apparently, she feels strongly about them. I hate to see this woman use. All they did was use you for content, girl. It's MU. You see how they talking about you, right? You're the one that brought the news. Wait a minute. If you're the one that broke the story, hi Tracy. It's her fault. I know y'all going at it. I know. But I was just thinking. I got thrown off. I saw Tracy here. If MU was the one that brought this breaking story about the situation with her and Tracy and Lyndon Money and all this kind of stuff, if she is the one who brought the breaking news, right? Why is she being assaulted as well? They're all fighting each other. Now they all hate each other. And the devil that's sitting over in the corner is enjoying it, right? He's having panels with 5 and 6 people a day, every day, 2 and 3 and 4 hours about, and they just sit back and laugh about what she told us. What she told us. No, we didn't know about the stalker. We didn't know about the. You're saying when that woman comes out and shows a picture of Miss MU going into a room, girl, you have accomplished what you want to accomplish. You have broken up this relationship she has because it offended you so much. She's on the phone. What's Don Cato gonna do? Why is she calling him? Why is she calling him? Because when people love each other, and no matter how you feel about it, girl, if they want to talk, they want to hear their voice, girl. My husband used to sit in the bed. He'd be falling asleep, girl. I just want to hear your voice before I go to sleep. That's what it's all about, Jay Wilson. You don't understand it because ain't nobody never wanted you, girl. Nobody not real, right? We can't take this fool Mark seriously, girl. You met him online or in a bar, behind a building somewhere, girl. 2 weeks later, you talking about you got a partner for life, and you kept talking about it and talking about it and talking about it. And all you do is go to the amusement park with him, girl, every 2 or 3 weeks. That's not knowing somebody, girl. Why isn't he so if he's single and you are single, why aren't you living together? If you've been dating for 4 years, girl. Oh, I gotta hate him. He got his own hate. Well, can't one of them be rented out? Because if you're in love with somebody, you want to be with them, girl. That's the whole point of it. Right? Jay Wilson, did you pick out a ring yet? Which one you get? Oh yeah. Another bullshit ass story. Ladies, don't let this fool use you. Every conversation between women is not for the queens, honey. You ain't got to insert your ass into every woman's conversation, all their problems or their difficulties. Correct? When people care about each other, when they are friendship online and all that kind of stuff, it takes time to actually get to know the person. So it's not surprising to me that people will fight. Even when you get people who are in long-term relationships and they first moved in, they'll say that first year was hell, honey. Because I didn't know this person, right? I didn't know he liked to put cheese in his oatmeal. I thought it was gross. So we fought about it. Every little thing has to be chipped away. So we don't know, Tracy, what's going to happen with you guys. I hope the best for you. I just don't like to see you manipulated like that. Nobody knows why you keep forgiving Jay Wilson. The person we're talking about stalking, he was a real stalker. He is the only one so far who's driving by people's houses. He drove by your house. He drove all over your neighborhood and broadcasted. He involved that stomp creature who was another real live stalker girl who really did stalk your house. And when you were away, they made a point to go by your house. And then even first they went by your house, and then they even filmed going up to your door, showing you that they had access to you. This is all come from Jay Wilson. When you were in Sacramento, he made 40 videos, none of them are flattering, believe me, about you and that other man, right? He came back, and when you said you were going to go on that boat, he came up with his harebrained ass, bullshit ass story because he panicked. He panicked because he knows what an evil monster he is, girl. And you took him back again. So we don't know why you keep taking that fool back. We don't understand it. I don't understand it. That should be your enemy for life. This is a person who actually stalks you. He thinks you're beneath him. He thinks you're poor, right? Because you have power lines in your neighborhood and he don't have no power lines. I ain't got no power lines. I ain't got no This is from trailer trash. People who come up in trailers, people who are the poorest of the poor, right? Every time they get something, this is something they never experienced before, right? So they look it up in the air to see the power lines, girl. That's why she got to talk about the hail. One time she came on here, girl. She said, I want to introduce myself. Oh, I'm James Wilson. I got a hail. I went to school, girl. 2 subjects mistake. So Teresa, the one you should be mad at is him, because he's the one that brought all that shit up about the finances thing, right? That's something between you and MU. He stirred all that bullshit up, girl. Then he sat back and watched you guys scratching each other's eyes out. So if you want to be mad at her for her. Because you guys fell out. Not because of that queen. Y'all don't believe me. I can sense that y'all don't believe what I say. Let's just go anywhere in this last video.
She got something that's real deep and she ain't dropped yet. So, and that's what I misunderstood was about, oh, I'm so busy, I'm doing this for school. So no, bitch, you wasn't busy. You knew you was fucking all over that ship. You knew you had went and changed clothes. You knew you had fucked all over. That's why when you came to my room that night, they was like you was hiding on the side of the room when Tisha and them was there. You was hiding on the side of the room. And then I said, where is she? She's here. And then she was like, and they were like, she's talking to Don Cato. So you were right there on the side because you knew you had fucked for 4 hours, so you was trying to pretend like you wasn't having a good time.
It's like I told you, people, from the very beginning, from the time they came off that boat, they're after that woman. They want to expose that this grown-ass woman had a sexual encounter on this boat. The grown-ass single woman had a sexual encounter on this boat. But Tracy, please pay attention. When you were apparently inebriated, he came on here to make a point of letting us know, oh, Tracy's so funny. She's so funny. Got Tracy over there drunk, laying on the side, sleep on the sidewalk. She sleep on the sidewalk. She said, what? Well, if that's your friend, why are you reporting to us that she is drunk and sleeping on the sidewalk, girl? That is not your friend, Tracy. I do not understand why you keep going back over there, girl. Right? And if you are in such a sticky wicket on the boat, there's a possibility that when they said everything was paid for on the boat, some people will take that literally. Okay, all I do is get on the boat. Everything is taken care of, right? But apparently there were expenses on this boat, right? Whatever. Correct. Shit, I just lost my train of thought. but he's from San Antonio, and you're from San Antonio, and you have forgiven him for some of these monstrous things he's done over and over and over again. And he's saying that he's collecting thousands of dollars from these fools over there. He calls the ride or dies or ride or lives or roadkill, whatever he calls them. He says he collected thousands of dollars from them and thousands from the ship, right? Why couldn't he front you a few dollars, girl? You heard Mark was married to a woman? Mm-hmm. He might be happily married. It's a home wrecker. Nigga ain't got no morals. To all the people in the chat who live on the West Coast, please look into an evacuation plan out of there. All the people who live on the West, you can't evacuate the whole West Coast there, Justin. Justin is very involved in what's going on in the Middle East. I am not, so I don't know. I heard Mark is married to a woman. Tracy broke as fuck and let a ex-addict pay her way. Jay Wilson just glad we not on his ass, but I'm not done with him yet. Okay, thank you, Deanna, because this we need help for this work. Satan, we got to drag your kingdom down. That's right. Let me say it right now. I read fucked up because I dyslexic. Tracy broke as fuck and let an ex-addict pay her way. Jay Wilson just glad we not on his ass, but I'm not done with him yet. Absolutely. He was bragging like he's on some luxury lighter. Now she's trying to backtrack. We knew it wasn't gonna be fancy. We know. No, you said it was gonna be fancy, nigga. You said it for 9 months, right? When we see a rusted out boat with all these hoochie mamas and shit all over the motherfucker, girl, people packed in like sardines, girl, hard ass, nasty ass food, but not with you because you're incapable of telling the truth. Oh, it was fabulous. Oh, it was fabulous. We had a good time. It was very lucrative. Very lucrative because you found a way to beg people's money. You had no interest in those people. You didn't spend no time with anybody on there. There were no rider lives on that boat, girl, because I'm sure that if there were any, they would want to congregate and meet each other if they've been talking online for years and years, girl. No, there wasn't a girl. We don't know who the hell them people was, and neither do you, right? She keeps saying the number 40. The number is 20 cabins, right? But we don't know to how many of those cabins are rented out to strangers, right? Because they only have a certain amount on there. They're not going to leave them blank. So they might just start adding people on. Well, oh, you have 9 vacancies, so we put 9 people in there, whatever. He's capable of telling the truth about anything, right? All he will know is that, I got to check for them. I got to check. We want to speak to you for a minute, Miss Vivian. You're entitled to at least half of that money. He keeps throwing out your name, me and Vivian, me and like y'all lovers or something, girl. Tell that nigga, I want to see the receipt of how much you received from that cruise. I did much more work on the cruise than you did. You did not even wear the t-shirt to represent us. You didn't want to be associated with us. You went in that cabin and you got the check. That's it. And I want half of it. Mm-hmm. Let me see. Man. Wait a minute. They jealous because somebody wants him, girl. They put MU up there and they put Vivian up there, girl. Which one would you? Who are you gonna choose? Bunch of lonely ass people. You got what was it? The brotherhood of 60 niggas on the boat, and you still can't get no dick. Excuse my language. Following somebody else around, girl. Vivian is the top. Girl, I always give these people who like to pay men. I say, girl, take him into the adult bookstore. And what you need to do is go and select the biggest dildo they have and have him pick it out. It's just like when your mama used to tell you, you go pick out your own switch. And then you bring back a little twig, you're going to get it worse, right? Bring out the biggest dildo, girl. And then hit that, tear that ass up, child. It's so big. It's too big. Shut up, bitch. Yeah, that's your bisexual, Jay Wilson. A man can fuck you or a woman can. I'm a bisexual brother. I'm a flat feet brother. I'm a top. I'm a top. Stupid ass. Hurry up and get rid of this story, Jay Wilson. We want to talk about you. We want to laugh at you some more. We all want to laugh at you, demon. You are the worst example of somebody. What happened to the ministry, Jay Wilson? Aren't you still wearing the name Dr. Passer? You're still a passer, right? When is the ministry going to show up, girl? You are the messiest bitch in the beef sector. How in the hell is the pastor going to be the messiest bitch on here, girl? When are we going to see anything? Are you going to feed the hungry? When do you go and feed the hungry, girl? Right? When you go in these churches and con these people out of money for these sounds you make, girl. First thing you come out to church, oh, they gave me $350 for 2 songs. I got $250 for 3 songs. It's only about getting money. Money is your master, girl. You can't serve 2 masters, Jay Wilson. That's why you can't serve God, because you already have a master. Money is your master. You're going to get a coin from it, remember? Everything's about a coin, about a coin. Well, that's what happens when you're dirt poor. And you felt that poverty. Most of us, we ain't from no grand backgrounds, right? But for you, you felt that poverty, girl. It's in you. It's in you. All you want to do is talk about whatever people don't have and what you have. What you have is a bill. A bill. And just like you pay rent, you pay mortgage. It's still a bill, bitch. He a tiny top? Oh, that's like a tiny house? Oh, I know they had tiny tops. I've seen when I look at the pornography. No, I'm not holy. I've seen some of these people who have these tiny little instruments, and they pay the prostitutes to come and laugh and make fun of it and spit on it. Humiliation porn. They want to be humiliated because they know how tiny and pitiful it is, girl. A doctor. He's a doctor like Colonel Sanders. Like, why need to buy him, girl? They order up 6 degrees, honey. He had on 3 different pieces of Amish knockoff hat. Oh my goodness. A pinstripe coat and black paint, everything. Just looked pitiful. Like some country bumpkin girl. Ugh. Maybe you should have came out of the school for a while, Jay Wilson, and lived a little bit, girl. It's an embarrassment to black people. They said, what's that dude over there with that damn Amish hat on, girl? They get eating it up. Them army boots at it. Deanna, did you see the army shoot? You didn't see him coming off the boat. You got to look at it. Takes time to look at all this stuff. But he had a picture of him in line coming off the boat. He had on that tired ass denim shirt he'd been wearing for 4.5 years. And when you got down to the feet, girl, he had on these construction boots, these brown construction boots. Looked like he had to be 30 years old. Untied, pulled all the way open, because that's the only thing he could fit around that ankle, girl. It was disgusting. You're supposed to be on a cruise ship. They probably thought you worked on the goddamn boat. Boat. They ought to ban that word, cruise. You're on the cruise, Girl, I'm so sick of that word. I am so sick of that word, cruise. But I'm going to talk about it, bitch. I'm going to get mad, honey. You think you're going to come over here and just terrorize these women, get them all to fighting each other and hating each other while your ass sit back and catch he's profitable. He's very lucrative. He's very lucrative. Think he's so clever. Let me tell y'all something. That fool thinks he's clever, right? From the beginning, he knew he was going to be making videos the whole time he's on that boat, right? He sat in that library, made the videos the whole time, right? He said that he said for 9 months he wasn't going to film on the boat, right? Day of the boat, now he's filming for the boat, right? But he couldn't just get on the boat because he already told the people that he wasn't going to be filming on the boat. He said that consecutively for 9 months, right? So what does he do? He comes up with this scheme. If y'all pay, y'all got to pay. If y'all pay for the boat, then I'll get a Wi-Fi. If y'all got to pay for it, this is all on the day of the thing leaving, right? And then he had the excuse of recording the entire time he was on the boat. Correct? The very thing he said he wasn't going to do. Oh, who gonna sit on the boat and just be online all day? Who gonna sit on the boat and just be online? Then the nigga realized, oh, this is the end of the month, right? So he made the exact same amount of video that he made on land as he made on the boat. No effort to say hello to the people who's down there to support him. First of all, he didn't know the damn people. I would like to know how many of these ride or dies or roadkill, whatever name you use, how many of them were actually in that number. He didn't even photograph with them. Oh, I can't take no picture. Oh, they taking pictures. They taking. I'm saying the ultimate picture for you, Jay Wilson, is you're trying to catch MU, right? You guys are whipping on that woman, but she's the one that brought you the story, right? Nothing excited you as much as the story about her lending Tracy money. So now you turn all your energy and your hatred and these women's hatred onto the woman. So I'm going to ask you the question: who won? Mm-hmm. Last night was an all-nighter. Hi, Soul Sister #1 show. I got 15 minutes ago. Here I go forever, girl. He did have a group picture, but he made Viv take it down, so we can't prove that the vacations was a group effort. He made her take it down because of the group picture. Girl, them people didn't know that nigga. They didn't even know him. Vivian probably had her cousins on that boat. Child, they got people. I think probably the ship. I don't think the ship's gonna sail if they got all them niggas on there. And there was a whole bunch, girl. The whole like a whole town was on that damn boat, right? They ain't gonna have all these empty rooms on the damn boat, right? So the opportunity comes. Okay, we'll put these people in the cabins that you reserved. That's all it is, girl. He don't want nobody to see that. Everything's a lie. He's a liar. If you're a lie, you steal, you cheat, you're everything, Jay Wilson. You are Satan. You are the great Satan, honey. Mm-hmm. You ought to see him over there, girl. He's just so happy. Everybody hollering, screaming. Everybody calling each other bitches. The one man in the whole group.
And that's why you was on the phone with him the whole time. You're full of shit. And I hope that you give him chlamydia, or he gives you chlamydia, bitch, and you die, hoe.
My God,
period.
My God. Not about the
Why are you calling on God? Why are you involving God?
And not Jay Wilson, Lord Jesus, not the STIs.
Wait a minute. Now, Deanna did make a good point yesterday. Why are you always calling on your God, oh Jesus? Why are you involving? Aren't you a person in this ministry? Why are you so cavalier about mentioning the name of God, invoking the name of God constantly, girl? My God, oh Jesus, Jesus wept, Jesus. It's all a joke to you, Jay Wilson, right? And you will spend eternity in the fire, the lake of fire, bitch. Talking about she's a pastor. She only started that pastor shit. She thought y'all were gonna start kicking money at your ass, girl, like it's a slot machine or something, girl. They wasn't giving her enough. Now she ain't got nothing to do with God. So that was you're right, Deanna Irving. Not because she gay that she can't talk about God, because it's always a joke, right? We invoke the name of God so easily. I ain't never met no minister who was that cavalier about mentioning God's name in bullshit, in your gossip, foolishness. Mm-hmm. This is about he's supposed to be raised up in the church. I wonder what kind of church that was, girl. These trailer parks, a lot of times they have a little cabin kind of thing that the people in the church, they built the damn thing, right? It's barely holding together. We talking about swampland. If he just go up in these little like storefront things, girl, is that his idea? I was raised in the church, Well, we have a whole secular church community on YouTube, girl, right? All them people, King Jives, all them people, Thais, all them people, McCrae, all they talk about is the church, God. They get clips of music, but that you can see that is their passion. Whether they're reporting on these crooked pastors or whatever they're doing over there, they have an interest in church. You don't. You have an interest in mess. You're a messy punk. That's what you are, Jay Wilson, right? And I hope these people spend as much time breaking you up from that sissy mark, if he even exists in any real kind of way, as you putting in to trying to break up this situation with MU and this dude that she likes. You made such a big deal out of her calling. Why would she call him? Oh, you're gonna get those charges. You're gonna get in the state charge. You think you're off the coast of Florida. How much could a phone call cost, girl? You say you in love. Why ain't Mark called your punk ass? Any time for this sort of amusement park, we got to go to the amusement park. We got to go to the amusement park, Mark. Oh, we got a season pass to the amusement park. Amusement park. Just say, I told you before, Jay Wilson. I'm going to say it again. I don't trust grown-ass people who wants to hang out with little kids all the time when they have no children. I'm just telling you that from my heart. I don't trust it. Mm-hmm. That's right. Sum it up there, Goddess. Goddess said, Jay Weasel is trash. Sometimes it's as simple as terms, honey. And again. Betty White said, and again. No, nigga, we heard you the first time. Why you got to say that again? I mean, don't you have a vocabulary or don't you have an opinion or anything? Why everything got to be again and again and again and again? Right? Cruise. Girl, I got to just sneak in there like those Stillett when they have the special ops, how they go in and they kill their people and get back out real quick, you know, before anybody knows that they even been in the castle or whatever. I got to be that way with her because I can't deal with that voice, right? I got to get in and try to get something I can use against her. That's it, because I can't sit up and listen to that bullshit, girl.
Let me say this as well, you all. Don't throw the beef sector under this. You told Beasley.
You're not speaking for us, bitch.
Back to the Beasley thing again, because Beasley is not in the beef sector, but you told him. And obviously, you knew this man can hold water. I know you didn't
hold water. The nerve.
Because he recorded your whole conversation, and he was talking about Tracy. I heard you say that. Yeah, Rob Rax is right because she does smell like mustard. I heard that. I'm like, it's disgusting.
Really? Oh, lying bitch.
And I'm like, what?
And she the one that can't even take a full shower.
I heard. He can't hold water. He can't hold water. But I make 3 and 4 and 5 hours a day a video, girl, talking about everybody's business. But he can't hold water. He can't hold water. No, he can't even take a full. Let me go ahead another hour.
And we gonna talk about this
now, Donna. Because now, how do you respond to this? How do you respond to somebody who said this, and now somebody says that they got the picture of the guy and all of the people you were with? So you were trying to cover for Don Cato because you didn't want him to know that you was out here doing all of this stuff.
Told you.
We were concerned about this area.
That's what it all comes down to, child. They ain't had no interest in no goddamn no stalker, girl. They're trying to get this child to present a picture because they think this woman who was on the boat took a picture of this woman fucking somebody else. That's what it all comes down to. Right? That voice, that voice is something else, girl. I don't know what that slurpy kind of, I told you. You embarrassment to the gay, honey. Like I said, there are different levels of this shit, girl. Some people like gay men to just be men, honey. Just talk like regular men. Throw in a few honeys and a few girls, and that's it. But I don't know what kind you are exactly, girl. You're not any kind of gay I ever encountered. You disgusting pig. Kind of over trying to act like you somebody. I couldn't believe how this campaign he went on about working. That thing went on. Nigga, I'm a senior citizen, and you're jealous of that. Why? Because I ain't got to work, right? But you made a big old thing out of there. Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know he getting public assistance. I didn't know Social Security is public assistance, right? Never did explain what the hell a student loans are, honey, particularly when you don't pay them back and you keep going back to class after class after class. So you ain't got to pay them back because as long as you're in a class, you ain't got to pay back the student loans, you fucking rip off. Always talking about somebody working, girl. There are people on here that been on their job for 20 and 30 years, girl. They about to retire with benefits, Miss Thing. What kind of benefit you going to retire from, girl, working temp job at 60 years old? You still a temp. Now, one person on a temp job, from what I understand of a temp job, and I did it way so far back, I don't even hardly remember. On a temp job, somebody is supposed to offer you a position. You would think, if you've been doing temp jobs for 20 years, you would think that one of them temp places, even if it's the Baby Gap that you worked for last summer, one of those places would have said, well, listen, we would like to offer you a full-time job. It's never happened. Nobody wants you, Jay Wilson, right? You went on the last temp job you had, girl. You came on and made a 3.5 hour live on your lunch break. and you're a temp? How the fuck does a temp get 3.5-hour lunch break, girl? You're a piece of shit. You're worthless, useless. The only thing you can do is do this, sissy. All these goddamn things you could do on YouTube, girl. You choose the messy. Oh, you can just pick and do the beef sector. Oh, we're not like that. Girl, this is the bottom of the barrel, Miss Thing. Let's just say, honey, we enjoy the bottom of the barrel. It's good entertainment. That's all it is, honey. Just like you try to build that boat right up to some glamorous thing, girl. It wasn't, honey. Bottom of the barrel, bitch. Mm-hmm. That's exactly what he does. He said God's name 100 times in bullshit. That's right. That means you have no connection to God at all. You have no respect, no reverence at all. All people, most black people, we have had relationship with church in some way. So we have it in our language, girl. But nobody uses the name of God in silliness like you do, girl. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Why are you calling on the name of Jesus, right? Because you've never actually had to call on the name of Jesus, girl. He never did nothing for you. Be gone. I never knew you. Right? Embarrassment to the whole human race. Well, I know he was an embarrassment to the gays because he's a closet queen. And I know he's an embarrassment to black people. But I didn't know he was an embarrassment to the entire human race. A stain on the race, honey. Over there with them white folks, girl, walking around the dog. Good morning, Miss Judy. Good morning, Mrs. Johnson. Good morning. These girls, these women are raising a family, got 5 and 6 kids, girl. The husband going to work, Miss Thing. You don't fit in no parts of that suburban situation that you have placed yourself in, Jay Wilson. You sit up there in a big old house. You say you have a lover. He lives across town. Yeah, you sitting up in a big old house by yourself, girl. I shouldn't say big old house. It's a standard track house, girl. It's the same house we had on every other house on the blocks where I was born, girl. Why they had a house? Because they had children, girl. Because they had their parents living with them, girl. Because they were a married couple, girl. There were people who lived in the damn house. Dumbass. Gonna be hustling to the rest of you, girl. If you have to resort to selling pop bottles, bitch, to stay in that goddamn house because you have no equity, girl. You were talking about, I've been in my house 7 years, and the prices have gone up. So when you sell that piece of shit, girl, whatever you take out of it, you have to put it into another property. And guess what? The mortgage does not go down. Here you are, a 60, 70-year-old man trying to take on a brand new mortgage. And if you even get a condo, girl, condos are going for $400,000, girl, right? So if the prices keep going up and up and up, you say you're sitting on a gold mine. Maybe if you were living in Los Angeles, or maybe you were living in different parts of California, or you were living in New York City, or some of the big cities, girl. If you're living in Chicago, maybe then you would take out a whole lot of equity. But going and sitting in the damn stupid ass house, girl, in your 50s, this thing, thinking you're gonna get all this goddamn equity, you ain't getting shit. You're gonna pay off the goddamn loans. That's it, girl. And you have a little bit left to find somewhere to live. Now, how in the hell you gonna find somewhere to live cheaper than San Antonio? You explain to me. Equity. I'm gonna get the equity. I said, girl, you gay. Can't you hang a picture on the damn wall? Oh, I'm gonna sell it. I'm gonna sell it. This is the kind of intelligence we're dealing with here. You buy a house and you can't put a picture on the wall because you're gonna sell it. So when is that gonna occur, Jay Wilson? Do you have a plan we don't know about? It's a lying voice. How you know he's lying? Because his lips is moving. That's what the children say. A chair is still a chair, even when there's no one sitting there. But a house is not a home when there's no one to turn the key and no one. Did y'all see him trying to do karaoke, trying to sing Luther Vandross child? And no one destroying that man's music. All them goddamn runs, girl. Runs don't make you no good singer. Shit. Runs are an avoidance, honey. We want to know what the damn song says. Thought he was really letting them have it in them big ass shorts, girl. You are what you call a wide body, Jay Wilson, too. I bet your ass is just wide and flat, girl. Nothing designed, no curves to it, and nothing. Like when you showed us that horrible. Remember you did a strip tease and you had your shirt all off, girl, and they had this little wrinkly shit all on top of it. You had hair growing all on your elbows and shit on your girl. You had and then you say, "You want more? You want more?" Cash app. I don't see no cash apps. The back of her ain't no better than the front of her, girl. A wide, flat, stinking ass, girl. I got a partner. I'm Sage in the loving. I'm Sage in the loving. I bet you are loving, girl. You loving all over Grindr. 60-year-old man over there on damn Grindr, girl. They don't want you. They don't want you, nigga. She made a point talking about how Sean Bradley was looking at this married man. So that's your gay. You look at men, honey, right? Well, you gotta act like you above it all. Nasty ass sissy. I can't stand punks like that, girl. Yeah, gay men look at men. You ain't gotta make love with them. You ain't gotta put your finger up their ass or nothing, girl. You just look at them. That's your gay. Straight woman, she says a fine man. It's a fine man. He looks good. So it's just attraction, girl. We all notice everything, girl. Quiet as kept. A lot of people like to be looked at. They don't want you to make it obvious that you're looking at them, but they like to be looked at. That's why they wear nice clothes, perfume. The sissy even said, oh, I got people who testify I smell good. I got people testify I smell good. This thing, is it too much to ask that a grown-ass man knows how to wash his ass? What are you supposed to stink? What is wrong with you? You're crazy. I smell good. Oh, I smell good. Oh. Oh, look at it. They all said I smell. That woman came over and said, I smell good. She said, I smell good. This is the level of intelligence we're dealing with, people. Every time I encounter somebody on the street, I do not expect them to stink. Why wouldn't you smell good, nigga? You put on perfume, Dolce Kamoshki, and then you think what that makes you some kind of, that's a reflection of some part of your character or something, girl. It's a squirt bottle, Miss Thing. You can buy them at Ross. Mm. All right, Silver Fox, I'm out of here. Good to see you, Nikki B. I didn't do too much singing today, thank God. Mm-hmm. Too much info for the gay sex thing. Too much. Well, don't you want to imagine Jay Wilson, wide, flat ass, climbing in bed with your girl with the little fella in front? Oh, I'm gonna tear it up, baby. I'm gonna tear it up. I'm gonna get off me. Hit you in the head with your wine bottle, bitch. Y'all have a wonderful, what's the day? Friday. Oh, the weekend starting. Watch her. She's gonna be online 6 times a day, 2 hours each time, girl. But yeah, she working, man. I'm a working man.